Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So today we are filming a Priscilla Presley inspired makeup tutorial, and I will be using Vintage Doll Cosmetics for the eyeshadow and eyeliner. And if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Laura. This is where I talk about all things vintage. So if you love those things, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the big red button below. Also, please don't hesitate to follow me on my new Instagram account, Dahlia's in the Attic. Alright, let's jump right into the Priscilla Presley makeup tutorial. So I'm going to start with an eyeshadow base again. I'm going to use Catherine. This is my go-to base for basically every look. It's a nice matte white color, so let's go in and do that for the eyeshadow base. And I'm going to be recreating Priscilla Presley's wedding look. I really like her dramatic cat eye in that look, so I'm going to be recreating that. So once I go in with the base, it's pretty easy to do, you don't need much. So now that the base is done, I'm going to go in and start doing some contouring on my eyes. I'm going to try to contour in here to open them up. So I'm going to go in with the Sophia shade to start, just to create some depth to my eyelid. This is like a nice nude color. It's kind of like a darker brown, but it works really well for contouring the eye. So I'm just blending that in. I quite like the way it works. And kind of add some depth to my eye. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. So for her eye makeup look, she has very heavy eyeshadow. There's a lot of white. So now that I kind of added the depth with the brown, I'm going to go in again with some darker silver to add a little bit more dimension. And then I'm going to go in with some shimmer over top. So I think I'm going to go in with the Grace shade, and that's like kind of a dark silvery shade. And just blend it in the crease underneath the brown. And now that I've done the two contouring shades, I'm going to go in with the Marilyn, which is like my go-to kind of shimmery silver. I'm going to put that up on my eyelids and over top of the whole lid. And this just adds a nice touch of silver and glam. I'm going to add a bit of the matte white to the inner tear ducts of the eyes, just to brighten things up even more. I think I'm going to go in one more time with the silver, but now I have this really fine tip brush. I'm going to go in for one more time and add a bit more depth. Just make it pop even more. And that is it for the eyeshadow. And Priscilla had a very pronounced cat eye. It was like several layers, so she had one cat eye and then one underneath, and she even had one going in the inner tear duct. So I'm gonna do the Vintage Doll Cosmetics cat eye and then add to it. So let's start. I always start with my left eye because I'm right-handed, and I always find my left eye to be the hardest eye to do, so I'm gonna start with that one. And so you basically choose the stamp side. And create that stamp. And then go through to the other side. And once you've done the stamp, then you can go in with the fine tip and add to it. So I'm going to do my right eye. I'm going to go to the other eye and I'm going to add a bit more here, just kind of fill it in. And now I'm going to go in and line the underneath eye and do the tear duct and then the other layer. And her liner didn't go all the way, it ended like 3/4 of the way. And for her inner eye, this one is difficult. So she just had a line like that, and then another line coming out this way. So it was almost like a double cat eye. And that is it for the dark component of the cat eye. And now I'm going to go in and do the white eyeliner in the tear duct. So let's go in with the white. And this is very popular in the 1960s, and it also just helps to brighten up the whole look and the under eye area. Alright, so that is it for the eyeliner. I'm going to go in with a little bit mascara now. I already have some on, but just to kind of touch it up. And if you choose, you can also put on false eyelashes, just to make that look even more dramatic. And now I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. So I have this really nice Pixie palette, and it's just used for contouring. So I'm going to go in with the darker shades just to do a bit of contouring on my cheeks. So I do it in the hollows, kind of below the cheekbone, just to add a bit of depth. And sometimes I like to even do along the jawline. And even kind of on the sides of the nose a little. And then I'm going to go in with a few other shades. I really like this lavender one. This is really nice. So I'm going to put that up on my cheeks. And then I'm going to blend it with some of these shimmery ones. And then I'm going to go in with a little blush. This is, I'm going to use the Besame 1950 Rose Blush. I quite like this shade. You don't need much, just a little bit. Just to kind of finish off the look and add a pop of color. And last but not least is a nice light pink shade. So in the 60s, pink was very popular. I'm going to do the Audrey Hepburn shade, and this is Pink in the Afternoon by Revlon. So this is the final result for my Priscilla Presley inspired makeup look. As you can see, she has the very bold eyes with the double eyeliner in the inside as well on the side. And yeah, it was pretty easy to make, and this is just inspired by her. Obviously, I don't look exactly like her, but it's just fun to kind of recreate some of these looks. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's makeup tutorial, and if you want to see anyone next, please let me know in the comments below.